Has that debate really enhanced our knowledge of the Constitution of Baba Sahib Ambedkar, or was it a classic case of tokenism? Was it again reflective of just how our parliamentary standards of debate, some believe, have declined? That's one of the questions I posed to the Parliamentary Affairs Minister, Venkaiah Naidu. Listen in.
The big question, Mr. Venkaiah Naidu, you are celebrating Constitution Day today. There is a two-day debate on Ambedkar and the Constitution. But the fact is that Parliament itself is at the crossroads. That the Ambedkar legacy of a parliamentary democracy is under threat because there is no lawmaking now being done, there is increasing disruption. How do you respond to that? That this is only a token celebration of Ambedkar, you have actually forgotten his message.
This is the concern of the people. That's why these two-day special sittings, it's not a special session, are devoted mainly to our commitment to the Constitution, to remind ourselves what has been the wish of our founding fathers of the Constitution, how to strengthen it, and secondly, part of 125th Jayanti celebrations of Baba Sahib Ambedkar.
But isn't it just tokenism?
No.
A two-day sitting, is it going to change the way come Monday, again the opposition and the government will be at loggerheads and Parliament will not function? That is the fear that people have.
Rajdeep, you are expressing the concern of the people of the country. Even you have seen yesterday the boys and girls in Bangalore also, they also highlighted this fact that the need to allow the Parliament to function. I do agree. And we have greater responsibility. But I am sure everybody will realize it. That was the mood in yesterday's all-party meeting also. And we will be visiting upon what has happened in the past, and then we will be laying path for the progress. And then our commitment to Constitution, we have to exhibit in deeds, not in words.
I'll tell you what the narrative is. The narrative is that the 15th Lok Sabha, the BJP was in the opposition, you prevented the Congress and the UPA from functioning. Now it is the 16th Lok Sabha, we saw what happened in the monsoon session. This is now tit for tat. This is not about Ambedkar, sir. Ambedkar has been forgotten. Ambedkar wanted Parliament to be a forum for debate.
Yeah.
Both the opposition and the government have forgotten the responsibility.
2004, first time a BJP-led government has come. Congress has obstructed. 2009, the Congress government has come. BJP has obstructed.
You accept that?
No, one has to accept there was obstructions at times. I can't simply say no obstruction at all, at times. So both of us has to learn lessons and also understand the aspirations of the people.
So who is going to reach out to whom? Because as you said, you claimed that the all-party mood was that Parliament should discuss, should legislate. The goods and services tax, for example, is a crucial indirect tax reform waiting to be legislated. Is the Prime Minister willing to pick up the phone personally and speak to Sonia Gandhi or speak to the opposition leaders and try and break the logjam?
There is no logjam as on now. I can tell you, yesterday the Prime Minister himself said in the all-party meeting, saying that my finance minister will be talking to the Congress party and other friends.
Now, why doesn't the Prime Minister personally?
That is your suggestion. The Prime Minister personally spoke in the all-party meeting. All-party, including Congress, both the leaders were there. Sir, you are giving a suggestion that I will pass it on to Prime Minister.
The reason I am saying this, one criticism is Narendra Modi ji doesn't take Parliament seriously, does not participate in debates, does not even attend Parliament.
That is that's a wrong perception that sought to be created. Prime Minister is always there in Parliament, but he intervenes as and when required.
How would you then say, are you confident therefore that the goods and services tax will be passed? Importantly, that this winter session will not go down the way of the monsoon session. Opposition wants a debate on intolerance. They have now sent a notice, they want a debate on intolerance.
Yes.
Are you willing to accept that
If you read my note yesterday, even before the opposition raised that issue from the government side, I said government is willing to discuss even the so-called intolerance, though that is not our perception, but still, and it's in the domain of the states, but I said we will discuss that issue also, number one. Number two, on GST also, we are already in discussion with other parties. Number three, more pertinently what you have said, party after party yesterday said, and more particularly regional parties, small parties, we are denied of an opportunity in Parliament to discuss important issues related to our states, related to our region and all. So Parliament should function. That was the common suggestion by almost all parties.
So Congress was isolated.
I don't use the word isolation, etc. Congress also endorsed the same and said they will definitely cooperate. They have certain views on GST.
So you're confident?
Well,
you are confident that the GST can be passed?
Yes, I am confident because the mood of the country is one for this legislation and at the earliest because there is a deadline 2016 April.
Yes.
So I am sure the Congress friends, because after all it is their legislation,
yes.
5 successive finance ministers of different states, there was a subcommittees, they discussed it at length, and then finally there is a broad consensus. Lok Sabha approved it with overwhelming majority, with no opposition practically, and Rajya Sabha has afforded it to a select committee has completed its work, it has come back.
Nisagama manipamaga nipama nipamaga sanipama nisapasa जहाँ तक याद आती रहेगी